Okay, mic check, it's on. Hello, Tallinn. I'm here today to present you Stargazer, which is a music-driven neck training in VR. I come from the company or from Copenhagen, and I'm co-founder and CEO. Here's the co-founders, the other co-founders. We're a team of audio nerds and tech lovers with backgrounds with digital concept development, audio design, game audio, and these kind of things. And we've done a lot of other projects, have been doing this for around 4 years, doing audio development, audio design for virtual reality, augmented reality, and all within this field. So it's a little bit of mix, which actually fits great with the whole across motion. It's both tourism, education, and then of course healthcare, which I'm going to be talking about today. So we have a problem. And the problem is not only that a lot of people have neck pains. I'm sure some of you have experienced this one time in your life. But the problem is more in the rehabilitation phase of the neck pains. So back in 2015, we were contacted by universities, researchers, some companies who said, like, there's this major problem and we need to find some way to figure it out. And one of the problems talking with physiotherapists is that the rehabilitation actually happens mostly when you go from the physiotherapist and home, and that's where the actual exercise happens. So the problem is that after a little while you actually lack the motivation to do your exercises. You don't really get any support, and so how do I do them when I'm actually at home? And the physiotherapists have no way of actually tracking if you're doing your exercises correctly or even doing them at all. So from this background we know that music is really powerful. And I want to tell you a story about a game. I don't know how many of you know about Beat Saber. That's too few. So it's basically the closest you get to a killer app in virtual reality. It's played all over. People are talking about losing like 10, 30 kilos just playing this game. So it's really good for motivation. And it's that because it's a game, it's gamified. Really good for exercise. And one point is, so Beat Saber is this rhythm game like Guitar Hero, just in VR with lightsabers. It's tons of fun, tons of cool, but really good for exercise. So that was one thing with our knowledge. Then we talked with these researchers, and they says, well, these exercises in particular are quite interesting to look into. So you have these kind of 3-axis rotation. Then we looked at, okay, so we have these rotations, how can we track them? Of course, you have virtual reality with tracking sensors, and now something like Oculus Go, which is standalone. You can use it anywhere. It's really affordable. It's really portable. You can bring it home from your physiotherapist. And that made us make this application that is called Stargazer, which is basically gamified neck training. It's really motivating because we add adaptive music that actually adapts to how well you're progressing in the experience. And then we also track your exercise, how well you're doing and moving in your pain threshold. But enough talk, I just want to show you this demo where you can see that right now what's happening is that we're measuring the pain threshold. So we're seeing that they're actually moving their head in a circle to actually go to show where is the actual pain threshold. And we want to limit them within this so they don't, so it doesn't get worse. The next thing we do is that you actually paint within this area. So this is to kind of spot, is there any spots within this circle that actually hurts a lot? Maybe you have something for looking at your phone or looking at your computer, moving the mouse too much. And then we also do this roll to have that into the game as well. So the next thing is that you actually connect star constellations, stars point by point, and you get a little help from these shooting stars. And you can see already the music is putting you in this nice flow state. It's really nice and comfortable. You start forgetting that you actually, maybe I forgot a little bit about this pain. I'm in this beautiful world. And then here you succeeded actually successfully creating the Leo minor. And what you might notice is that you get this change in the music, which is really rewarding to you and makes you just keep going, making new star constellations. And basically, in the future, we can just generate them so we can really customize it to exactly your pain. So the next thing that happens is you go through this calibration phase again, and it would actually show you your progression. So see, like, okay, so on this yaw axis, you actually did better than you did last time. And this can be shown to the physiotherapist, so they have some kind of idea of not only you actually doing the exercises, but you're actually progressing with your pain threshold, and then they can run through that when you're actually back at the physiotherapist. So right now we created this prototype within Cross Motion. We are planning research with University of Southern Denmark, with experts in physiotherapy, but also in data collection. So we can actually use it for approval for clinical use in the future, which is really important. And of course, for this, we will need money, by the way, but, well, everybody needs money. Capitalism, it's what I learned today, it's really important. Of course, we're supported by these lovely people. We're really happy to be part of this project, also seeing all these other amazing applications and uses of it. Looking forward to talk to you as well. And then thank you, but I just want to note, we have talked a lot about Pokemon Go, but there's also Wizard Unite with Harry Potter coming out, so keep up for that and train your neck and have fun, and thank you for your time.